We are here today to talk about my bill, SB 1138, which recognizes that if you are in an institutional setting, you don't have the option to always choose your own meal, prepare your own meal, bring your own meal. If I'm at school or at work or in other setting and I have either a food preference, dietary preference, or religious preference for my meals, I have the ability to bring that meal with me. Not so if I'm in a hospital, nursing home, or prison.
When I have been in the hospital, literally there was nothing for me to eat. They were pulling food off other people's trays to try to accommodate
What
me.
SB 1138 does is simply requires those settings to provide a plant-based meal option.
You know, this is a new way of thinking. For a long time, we've spent way too much money on medications and on procedures to treat this disease. A lot of that is the cost of insulin. Food is really inexpensive and absolutely should be available. It is not expensive to prepare plant-based meals and to offer them to people.
So I don't think of it so much as a big mindset change because we've already seen there's been a big move towards recognizing that fresh fruits and vegetables, or just fruits and vegetables and plant-based foods, are very healthy, whether it's for fiber, any number of reasons.
A lot of people in the hospital are there for diet-related conditions like heart disease, diabetes. All this is because of what they're eating. So the food that's in front of them that they're being served, it shouldn't be the food that got them there in the first place. It should be something healthy.
In many of those settings, they do offer some different options for for folks. Maybe vegetarian at times, maybe others. But sometimes that desire to really have a fully and an only plant-based meal is difficult to get.
I was in the hospital a couple years ago when I had my son, and upon giving birth, within an hour, they brought me food I hadn't eaten all day. They brought me a sandwich with bacon and ham and cheese. After I told them I was vegan and I was plant-based, I explained what I couldn't eat, and I was about to nurse my child, and I said, hey, I can't have this. So they said, well, we have nothing for you. And I said, well, I'm really hungry. I just gave birth and I haven't eaten in 14 hours. And they said, well, usually when we have vegans in here, they're so hungry that they cave in.
So imagine the insanity of waking up from a stent operation, which is to clear up the arteries, and being served bacon and eggs, which is a cholesterol-laden meal.
Unhealthy meals are what got many people into this situation. Healthy meals are a way out.
So whatever the reason is that a person has that desire, we want to make sure that it can be filled. And that's what this bill does.